And welcome. I'm your bass player, Twan.
I'm your guitarist, Steven.
And I'm your drummer, Jake.
Welcome back. This is episode 8.
Sure.
8.
It is
1, 2,
8,
3,
4 and 4.
5, 8.
Sorry, we are a little bit out of it today. We were fighting a bunch of hordes over the week. It wasn't fun. My machete has got some use out of it, but we are here today and recording and bringing you another episode
of the Saturday on Sunday podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, so how are you guys doing today?
Terrible. My life
Tired.
is falling apart.
Man, I'm the only one with energy today. It might have been those 7 cups of coffee I had before I got here.
I just decided to start drinking like I do every time. Clink.
No,
Glug.
get that out.
Yeah, get out of here with
Sorry.
your coffee. I don't know. I needed it. This week has just been fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I worked a fucking long-ass fucking work week, and I worked crazy amount of time, and I didn't get paid, so volunteer work.
Right. I mean, you know, you can put that on your resume.
Yeah. It just sucks when it's not supposed to be volunteer work.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully my check comes in and I actually make some money,
Yeah.
because Cashapp is still failing.
Where are those dollars?
I just want $1.
Yeah, I just want $1.
I mean, I'm not trying to assert dominance here, but if you gave me $1, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. It'd be the cool thing
Is
to
that
do.
asserting dominance?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't donate $1, I'm
There-
gonna.
There you go.
I'm going to find out where you live, and I'm going to come into your house, and I'm going to put my feet on your couch.
Yeah. Fuck your couch.
Dave Chappelle. I miss Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was funny.
I mean,
like
have you
that.
seen his latest stand-ups?
I haven't seen any of his newer ones.
Yeah.
Good.
I need to watch them, but
He has like a 3-part stand-up thing that he just
Yeah.
recently put out on Netflix.
which is good.
And then he put out that 20-minute short thing. I can't remember what it was called. 8. It was, the Trevor or George Floyd thing.
I've been watching a lot of shorts as of lately.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of short films because that's like a thing now.
Yeah.
To do little 20-minute films with like actual like actors and stuff, like
Right.
putting all this cinema quality into just like a 20-minute movie.
Yeah.
I like that. It's cool.
Right, you got that Quibi.
Yeah, I don't. I want it, but
Like, they make the stuff look entertaining.
I wanted because Reno 911 started a new season on Quibi.
did they?
Yeah.
I like that, man. I love Reno 911.
Right.
I
I
swear to
watch
God,
clips of that all the time.
like I was at work, and I needed a new work boots. I went to Red Wing, which is right by us, not a sponsor, and I got a new pair of boots.
Were you
And I
boot
left that,
goofing?
and I was just new boot goofing, dude. I loved it. I love that show. That show's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
Swartzen's in there. He's the
Right.
best. He's the best character.
I don't
Just
know. I like
selling
the
oranges.
fucking the dude from Key and Peele. What's his name? Whatever. The dude that it's like hypothetically that guy.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
hypothetically if there was-
Crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
I don't know.
I've just been watching The Umbrella Academy season 2.
Hell yeah! I was just about to.
That's a great
ask you.
show. I just
Favorite,
finished it.
and I loved
Finished
it. I just finished it and then restarted it again to make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
like I got everything.
Right.
I'm like,
Oh, there's
yeah.
so much. I
There's so
watch
much going on.
like things like things that you missed, and you're like, hell yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, 5's my favorite. I mean, obviously
He's awesome.
He's
Right.
the best in there.
I keep seeing the thing going around Facebook like, who's your favorite character and why is it Klaus?
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Klaus
it's
is really
5
cool.
and Klaus is
Yeah,
Right.
Klaus
top
is really
two.
cool because
I
he's just like,
mean-
I don't give a shit. And Ben, poor
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
How you gonna die twice?
Yeah,
Spoiler,
but I
right?
mean, the last scene of the last episode, spoilers, he's alive.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll spoil it all.
Yeah. We're going to spoil everything.
Spoil.
That's the name of this episode. Is spoiler
We're going to
alert.
spoil it.
Yeah, don't come here if you don't want us to spoil something. Because we'll spoil it.
Like, if you start hearing us talking about something, we're probably going to tell you what happens in the end.
Yeah. That's what we do.
No filter.
I don't think, like, every time we've ever talked about a movie or a TV show or anything like that, we just literally give everything away.
Yep.
Right.
So, like, people are watching it, and they're like, oh, I want to watch that. And then they're like, oh, well, now I know exactly what happens.
Right.
But, see, I've never been one to be upset by spoilers.
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Because usually when people are describing a movie, they describe it slightly wrong anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So when you watch it, it's still a new experience.
Right.
I mean, I've read books to movies. I'm not like, you fucking book spoiled this whole movie for me.
Right.
How dare you?
I remember coming home or going over to my mom's house, and Arlo was over there, and he went and saw the one Star Wars where Han Solo dies.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, hey, oh, you went and saw the new Star Wars? He's like, yeah, I saw it. Han Solo dies. And I'm like, you're supposed to say spoilers.
You're
before
not
you say
supposed to
anything."
tell us that. Now
He's
I
like,
know.
oh, spoilers, ha 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 ha.
He's like, just kidding. He doesn't die. Don't watch it.
But then you're watching it, and you're like, oh, when does he die? When does he die?
Yeah.
I bet
This is
Kylo
it.
Ren's going to kill him right here.
Have you seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
When they're waiting for the dude to get his arm cut off? It's like that.
Right.
It's like, this is it. This is where he's going to... Aww.
I mean, you know, that it just brings a whole new excitement.
I
when
keep looking at
something's
your
spoiled.
shirt.
Why?
Like, I like it.
Yeah.
I love this shirt.
Clockwork
I lost
Orange.
it for like a month,
Yeah.
and then I finally found it yesterday.
Clockwork Orange was like... There's a lot of people who like the movie,
Yeah.
but have never actually seen it. They just like it because that was the thing to do.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, what was your favorite part? And they're like, when like he had
When the clock
when he
was
had
orange?
when he had a remember when like he had a cane? Yeah.
Right.
And you're like, oh, so you've seen the memes, gotcha.
And they were wearing those hats.
Remember, because like he had the things and the stuff, and he was doing the thing. I like that part.
Right.
Or you get those people that can't make it through the first scene because it's a rape scene.
Yeah.
Well,
Gross.
Right.
to be honest, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But do you love it?
I love it though. I just, you know, I love the aesthetic of, you know, all the things that I see.
The droogs.
I don't
Sure.
like it.
That's what,
He's like, Drews,
Are those-
what is this?
Is that from the Warriors? You know, come out and play. That's
that was a good movie too.
That was a good movie, too. The Outsiders.
Oh shit! I forgot.
All right, everybody, get your pens out and write down all these movies and watch them because they're really good. The Outsiders was good.
Yeah.
Like, I watched it in school and then later on in life watched it again, and I'm like, it's still good outside of school. It's
Right.
better in school because I didn't have to do any schoolwork.
Right.
So it's better.
Absolutely. Movie day was always the best.
Yeah, bring in
Yeah.
that VHS.
I mean, that's
I don't
another
care if
movie
we
that
watch
I've not
Rudy
seen.
again.
Yeah.
No, what was it? Remember the Titans. I've
Yeah.
seen that movie like hundreds of times thanks to movie days in school.
Yeah, because they're
Right.
like, we're going to watch good movies.
Right.
We never got to watch good things in school, like
Yeah.
Backdoor Sluts 9 or stuff like
Right.
that.
I mean, you know, that's what you watch at home.
The Faculty.
Yeah.
That's what they should. Where the faculty's a bunch of aliens and shit. Like, that would be dope. Watch that. in
If I
school.
was a substitute teacher or something, that's here you go.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing today.
What are you watching? Friday the 13th?
We
What?
watch A Clockwork Orange and oh shit, you can't show them that.
Why not?
This is 5th grade.
It's about time, right? It's about time and fruit.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
They
okay.
drink milk at a milk bar.
Yeah, but what does that milk come out of? Sex ed.
Ball of tits from space.
It's a sex ed video. Duh.
Right.
These are the things you shouldn't do.
Like, I don't know. We had a movie criticism class that I took in high school, and we watched all kinds of weird shit. Like, we watched The Passion of Christ, and I'm like,
Oh, that's a
that
fun
doesn't
time.
seem like
Yeah. That's not a school like
a school
movie.
movie. But we also watched, like, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Speaking of like going back to sex ed and stuff, like, do you guys remember sex ed class and how like weird it was?
Vaguely.
Like,
I don't
okay,
have a good memory though.
so we were talking about one of the guys I work with, we were talking about sex ed and stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was in school, they split us up for a day, and they put all the girls in one room, and they put all the boys in one room, and we watched different sex ed videos.
Yeah.
You know, because the girls watched one about getting their period and stuff like that, and the boys watched one about, you know, all that shit. And at the end of it, they gave boys deodorant, and they gave girls tampons and shit, like that kind of shit.
That was a different experience than what I had.
But I remember watching this video during sex ed, and it was explaining, you know, going into manhood and hitting puberty and stuff.
Yeah.
And it, like, terrified me. Like, I was so scared because they started talking about the male erection. And in this, like, 1970s video, this dude's, like, strutting down the hallway, and every time he, like, walks past somebody, they're, like, giggling and pointing and stuff like that. And he walks up to his buddy at the locker, and he's like, "Tommy, you got a huge erection." And he looks down, and he's like, "What? What do I do?" And, like, you know, he's freaking out about it. And I'm like, wait a second. That's how it works? Like, I won't even know that I have an erection. It just, like, comes out of nowhere, and I'll just be walking down the hallway with this huge... And then, like, as I got older and experienced life and that stuff started happening, I was like, that's not how it works.
I mean, I don't know.
I realize it's there.
I know
Sometimes
exactly.
it be like that, though.
But, like, I've never had an erection and just not knew that it was there. Like,
yeah.
I'm wearing pants. It's obviously pushing onto something. I can feel it there. And then the other thing, they talked about, like, wet dreams.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, like the kid's, like, sleeping, and he wakes up, and he's like, oh, no. And he's trying to, like, shove his, like, blanket in the washer, and his mom's like, it's okay, it happens. This is ejaculating during your dream is something that happens.
Right.
And I was not freaked out by that, but more disappointed that that never happened.
Right.
No.
I've never had one.
I'm like,
I've
never...
Grow up, guys.
I'm like, I've never had a dream good
you
enough
haven't
to...
hit puberty yet.
Right. You guys are just behind on all this stuff.
I guess, like...
just pop boners and not know that it's happening.
Yeah, but, like... I'm
that
like,
video's 100% right.
I'm like, what fucking dreams are you having? Because I want those ones. Like, I want the dreams that make me ejaculate in the middle of the night.
To be honest, they have to be pretty good dreams.
Yeah, I guess I'm living more, like, nightmares are my thing.
Well,
this guy's trying to kill me.
You just need to go to bed watching porn more.
Yeah. I can't. All my kids sleep in the same room as me.
Well, you just sleep in the bathroom. You lock the door.
Headphones.
Hey, babe, I'm going to sleep in the bathroom tonight. She's like, what?
Try to get one of those wet dreams.
And then I forget to plug the headphones in, and all she hears all night is, yeah, oh, yeah. And she's like, what the fuck?
I was watching a yoga video.
This girl's just agreeing with everything. Oh, fuck yeah.
She's really enthusiastic.
She really likes what's happening right now. She agrees with it 100%. But yeah, that was my thing. Like, sex ed was just, like, weird.
Yeah.
And, like, none of the stuff that they talked about happened. Like, they said, if you don't wear condoms, you're going to get a girl pregnant. Never happened.
Right.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't wear a condom with my wife. And, I mean, obviously, that's not how we had 3 kids.
Right.
That's not what happened.
I mean,
She got it from a park bench.
we didn't really
Sitting
have
on the toilet.
that much of a sex ed class. It was kind of like home ec, and then one day we're like, hey, this person's from whatever health department's here to show you how to
Look
put
at this.
condoms on a banana. But we were all in the same room, guys and girls, because girls need to know how to put a condom on a guy too.
Or
That's
on
important.
themselves.
I mean,
Nobody
you know,
knows.
right? No judgment.
No judgment. Do what you need to.
But then the girls had to take like robot babies home and not kill these robot babies.
Hell no.
But
Yeah,
the guys had to
they
bring
stopped that
home
shit.
eggs. Like,
Yeah, we
don't
didn't-
crack this egg.
We
Because
didn't
they
do
didn't
that.
trust you with the robot babies.
Yeah.
The boys would be like, let's see how far we can kick this robot baby.
It would come back with
Make 'em
like
fight.
tattoos all over it. I'm like, yeah, this thing's legit now.
Right. Now it's my baby.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I mean, my egg only got cracked a little bit.
all those classes like that we had to take like that, like DARE when we did that program. Yeah, that really stopped us from fucking trying drugs. didn't it?
Right?
I mean, the best part of DARE was that concert that you get to go to where it had all the cop guys just rocking out to
they were
like
just like
classic
jamming.
rock songs and shit.
Yeah.
They're like, hell yeah, you guys rock. Cops can do this?
But,
I
like-
want to be a cop.
Not anymore.
All Dare did, though, was told you which drugs were too dangerous to try and which ones you should probably try.
Right.
They were like, weed will get you high, and you'll eat everything in the house, and you'll be chill as fuck.
You
But
might
it's-
go to sleep.
But, like, when they show
But it's
people...
a gateway drug.
But when they
you do weed and you do all the other
all
drugs.
the drugs. But, like, it would literally show, like, a guy sitting there. Like, first of all, when I... Like, the old weed videos, like... You know, shows like people like overdosing and convulsing on marijuana, and like
yeah.
you're like, well, in 2020 that's possible because fentanyl is in everything, so you can overdose on anything. But
Yeah.
like literally, it was like the Dewey Cox story. Like they were just telling you like you don't want to try none of this, and you're like, I think I want to try me some of that cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Right.
that's my
But
thing.
it's
All
more
those
like the
sauces.
reefer madness, right? And it's
Yeah.
like neglect your family and babies because you smoked a little bit of pot.
Yeah, like remember those commercials where like the chick's like deflated on the
Oh,
couch?
like,
and
yeah,
she's like,
like-
she used to be normal until she smoked weed.
It's like your fucking dog's talking to you. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. You're smoking more than weed.
And I'm like, but legit,
You
like,
smoked a joint and ate a couple shrooms. Don't lie.
but literally, like watching those commercials, like when the dog's talking and he's like, "This is normal on weed." I'm like, "Yo,
Right.
if it is, let me hit some of that weed because I'm
Right.
trying to have a conversation with my dog and tell him to stop pissing on the motherfucking carpet."
Right.
Like,
It's like now
come
that's what disappoints me
Yeah.
of like videos and stuff like that from childhood is like, why isn't my dog talking to me? I talk to him all the time, and all he does is
My
bark.
dog must hate
hey,
me.
I'm super high right now, so if you can tell me anything, like,
Right.
why are we here?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening? Where's 2020 going from here? Like, I don't know.
But all my dog would be was like treats. You got treats? I want
Yeah.
a treat right now. How
I
about
s-
you fill
I
up a
see you're
treat
eating.
bowl?
Hey, rub my belly, rub my belly, rub my belly.
Right.
Like-
If you could just pat my head right now, just my head, pat my head.
Just touch it. Okay, I'm up.
Now that sounds like me in high school. Just touch it.
Come on.
Nah, man.
I've
nah.
never said that.
What?
Twice.
Just touch it. I never said it twice. I only had to say it one time.
Oh,
And then my teacher told me to get out of the room.
Right.
put
you're
that away and
expelled.
leave.
You need to go to the principal.
That's another thing about school.
Yeah.
Like, all these teachers, like, sleeping with fucking students and stuff.
Right.
Like, it makes me fucking sick
Yeah.
that never happened to me in school.
I mean, were there many teachers at Garfield that you'd want to sleep with?
See, I only went to Garfield for like 30 days, so I don't know. But like, I went to an alternative school, and yes, absolutely, because the alternative people, like the alternative school for fucking kids that were dropouts and stuff, like the only teachers that are willing to teach those kids are like the young
Alternative
ones who have
people.
no idea that this is going to be a terrible idea. So I'm like, what's up? Like, I'm about to quit school anyway, so
Right. You want to make another terrible idea?
I can't sleep with a student. Shit, let me drop out real quick. I'll sign my
Right.
paper and no longer a student. So
Okay.
what's up? Any single teachers, get at me. No, I'm just playing. My wife is watching this. I'm just kidding, babe. I don't want to have sex with a school teacher
Right.
twice.
Like I never. I would never do that twice.
Yeah, the first time I'm gonna end that.
Right. Like, this was a bad idea. I'm out.
I'm like, babe, I'm trying to get my GED.
She said she was going to help me study.
uh,
Billy Madison style.
I saw this in a porno. Wait, which one? When she's taking the clothes off, or when it's
Chris Farley, for sure.
That is correct. That's my shit. I love that.
I haven't seen that movie
People
in so
hate
long.
Adam Sandler movies because
don't
he's
see
the same
why.
character, and I'm like, I don't care what character he is. I like him, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
chuckle.
Right.
So, fuck it.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
Shit, he even made me laugh a couple times in that.
Oh, yeah.
What movie? Going Overboard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't-
That's
I-
great.
I
Classic.
didn't like that when I first seen it. I was like, what? But I was young when I first seen it,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
I watched it as I got older, and I was like, okay, I can see the humor in this.
Right.
But when I was young, I was like, this is stupid.
Oh,
But-
no. It's like one day, I think it was like Walmart or something like that. I just saw it. I'm like, I've never even heard of this movie.
Yeah.
And this was like, you know,
Young
after
Sandler.
Billy Madison kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or the timeline of when I saw it. I'm like, I've never seen that. I'm going to have to buy that for $2 from this bin.
Right.
That's the best. Like going into like Walmart, like now you have to like have DVD players and stuff like that, or your PlayStation, which it's weird that like now DVDs are becoming obsolete because we are at the age when like DVDs came out and we are like, yo, this is fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking all this information is on a CD, and now they're becoming obsolete. But it's still fun to go to like the $5 bin and just like grab a movie and just go watch it. That's the thing.
You just got to search online and see what or streaming service you can get that on.
Yeah,
Right.
but
because that shit's like everywhere. But you can't get Martin anywhere, and that kind of upsets me.
that's upsetting.
watched
Speaking of
that
that,
long
did you ever get Hulu?
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. Hey, you got the password too. You can just start. You could just cancel your subscription and kick him off. Don't do that. He'd be really upset. Yeah, but I was just,
because I'm into the Handmaid's Tale now, and I'm into the second season.
I haven't seen any of that
haven't watched
at
any of it
all.
either.
But my wife was like obsessed with it.
It's a really good show.
So like I've caught like clips of it. Like
Yeah.
I've never actually sat down and watched it. So I'm just like, wait. So like, wait, what's going on? Because like at
Right.
first when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is based in like the fucking
Right.
medieval times or whatever it is, like
Oh,
way
yeah.
back in the day. And she's like, no, this is current times. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are they dressed like that? She's like, because when you're trying to explain to somebody who's
Right.
not actually watching it, you're just like, oh, just shut the fuck up. Watch,
Just watch it.
watch this 15 minutes you're gonna watch of it and get the fuck out of here.
This is where the pro-life, Republicans take over the country.
Oh man. Well, that's upsetting.
I mean,
That's no fun.
right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good show, and I recommend watching it. Jen has
Yeah.
already watched, like, the first couple seasons, but she's watching it over with me.
Yeah, like that's probably what I'll have to do if I want to get into it. I'll have to like start it, and then my wife will just have to like watch it over.
Right.
again. But
I mean,
I heard good things about it. I just
Right.
never sat there and watched it.
Yeah. It's a lot of hard stuff to watch in it, but, it's pretty crazy.
That's the thing. Like here, we usually watch like comedies or cooking competitions, like Chopped and shit.
Comedy cooking competition.
That would be a great thing.
I think that is one when
Yeah.
they do the show that she's watching up there now. She's upstairs watching shows.
Oh, the Cutthroat. Yeah,
that's
Oh, I
that's
love
a
that
comedy
shit.
cooking show.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I can-
hilarious
you
the
know.
shit they do to him.
It's funny.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't. What?
I watch Handmaid's Tale. That's
Handman.
Handmaid's
It's called
Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, because she's the main character. Is
So
a
she's a
hand.
maid to the hands.
Basically,
She cleans them up.
no.
Okay. Describe a movie completely wrong. That's what it'd be. She cleans
No,
hands for a living.
Like,
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
like her role in the society is like a surrogate, more.
So
or
she's a
less.
birther.
right?
So
But like the way that they go about it is real cult rapey kind of,
that makes sense.
because it's like the man of the house and like the woman of the house are involved. Like
Oh.
So wait. So like,
it's not like a threesome pornographic stuff. It's kind of like the woman's laying there and then she's laying there and the husband's raping there in the front.
and she's like, so the wife is just like there, just like to be there.
Right, like she
So
holds.
wait.
she
So
holds
why,
their arm.
why isn't the wife having children?
Because like it's in kind of a state where like the birth rate is real low and a lot of women are like sterile.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like if they can't have babies and reproduce, they bring in a
They bring in
handmaid.
And then so is her only job just to like fucking have a baby?
Right.
That's just what she
But
does?
not good fucking.
No,
like,
just like,
and it's all like
so she's like Mormon sex, like just like
Right.
missionary, get it done, get out of there. It's not for excitement.
right.
But the guys aren't thinking that way, right?
I mean, they're just as like there's a whole like religious ceremony where like all the house workers come into the room, not while they're doing
Okay,
it, not
okay,
while
wait a
they're doing
second.
it,
You gotta have an audience.
but before it happens, and like they do a prayer, and then they go into the room.
Well, that makes sense. You know, you got to have everybody in the room to have a prayer. Like, I do that every time I have sex.
Yeah.
Like, I bring...
Like, everybody working here, get in this room.
Bring all the employees in. We have a prayer.
Right.
And then, you know, do that. That's why I have 3 kids.
Right. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then, like, when the woman's finally having the baby, the woman of the house, like, basically acts out like she's having a baby, too. Like, alongside her.
Oh, so she, like, holds her flat belly and goes, oh, man, these cramps are killing me.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, bitch, you're not having a baby.
Right.
Sounds like a fun show.
Yeah.
Like,
sounds interesting.
You know, that's only a small aspect of the show. I mean, you know, their role is a big aspect of the show, but those acts are only a small.
Gotcha. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to look into it.
But sometimes the guys are sterile, and it's like, what are they going to do?
That's impossible. Guys can't be sterile.
Right.
That's not a thing. Or is it?
Oh,
I mean,
you wouldn't know.
I hope so, because I don't want any kids running, snatching, and grabbing.
You don't want any kids?
No.
Well, like your whole life, you don't want just like one,
just one,
just
one,
like
just one
just a little itty bitty churn, just like a small you, like just imagine like a freshly born, 10-pound, 19-ounce baby. That's.
So that's like 11 pound and 3 ounces.
No, it's 10 pounds, 19 ounces. Okay, small little thing.
I mean, I'm a cook for a living. I know 16 ounces is a pound.
Not in this scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and you're holding it, and it's got a curled up mustache.
like, what the fuck is that? Put it back. I don't want
full
it.
sleeve tattoos.
Like, you don't want a tiny Stephen Pluck to look back at you. And then grow old, become a teenager, call you an asshole, fucking smoke weed with his friends. You don't want that? Like, you don't want to experience that?
No.
They call you Papa Steven.
Yeah. Nah. I mean...
Did you do your homework? Yes, Papa Steven.
This is a strict household. I expect A++.
And they're like, you got fucking green hair, Dad. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like,
Fucking
what
asshole.
was your GPA in school? Well,
You
you
don't
don't need
wanna
to
know.
talk about that.
You're like, I don't know what that means. So,
What is a Jeepus?
Jeepa. Grandpa? I don't know
Not
what that
yet.
means.
No. I mean, when I was younger, I thought, like, yeah, 1 or 2 kids would be cool, replace me and my significant other.
And therefore,
whatever.
to continue the lineage.
Right. But then it's like, my older brother has 2 kids.
That doesn't count.
That's enough.
Every single
And then, like,
every
I
single
have
male is their
cousins
own
that
lineage.
have
Doesn't
kids.
count. Doesn't count.
But
What about you? Are you like against kids, or do you
No.
want kids, or?
I'd have a kid.
Yeah, kids are fucking dope, dude. They're
Yeah.
so cool. They're fucking
Me and Sarah talked
hell.
about.
But
We're not
they're-
ready for it now.
No, dude.
But-
But the thing is you'll never be ready.
Well, no.
Never.
That's what I told her.
I don't give a fuck what you do. You can plan your whole fucking life around having a kid, build a room, fucking get everything ready. The second you have one, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? And then try having 2 at the same time. Like, props to all the people who have multiples that are more than 2.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
3, 5, 8. Like, what the fuck?
Octomom.
But I love them. I love all my kids. I have 3 kids. They're fucking the dopest things. My son still has his mullet. He loves it. Like, he loves his mullet. Like,
Right.
it's his thing. Like, Julia hated it. Get rid of that fucking hair. He fucking loves it. He's
Yeah.
like, Dad, you still like my hair? I'm like, hell yeah, I like your hair, dude.
See,
fucking rock on.
I almost cut all my hair off, but we made that promise about me having a mullet. I don't even
Yeah.
remember what the
Yeah.
the subscriber number was, but I'm like,
What if I have to get a mullet? Yeah.
I'll let it keep going.
Yeah. I think it was only 100.
I think so.
Yeah,
We're
so
halfway
tell
there.
your friends to
Right.
fucking subscribe. We need 100.
See,
Right.
We need 100 people.
I left the hat off. You can see how much hair is there that's going to go
Yeah.
away.
Like a sweet-ass mullet.
For
Mullet.
one episode, that's what I said.
Yeah, and it'll probably stay for a while because it'll be a sweet ass mullet. And you'll be
You'll
like,
be
what?
like, man,
You'll
why
be
didn't
like-
I do this before?
Eagle screeching in the background.
I mean, at work, nobody would know because I wear a hat all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I mean, then you get some highlights in that shit. fucking, you'd be
Oh,
rocking
man.
it.
Frosted tip mullet. Yeah.
I mean, that's some top shit right there.
Glenn Hayes would go crazy.
I mean, yeah, him and a couple other people like sided with him. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna frost the tips. I'm gonna go fucking full green.
I frosted one side.
Like,
It's frosty.
you almost got the skunk look that Zai was talking about.
Yeah. I want to, like, I'm going to bleach it again because I really want it to go white. Like, I want white. So, I'm going to bleach it again. I'm just real worried about burning my hair.
Yeah.
Anybody who does hair and can bleach and knows how to not destroy my hair, call me.
Right.
At my phone number, 330. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to give you my phone number. You can get it from Steven.
Hit me up in the DMs.
I don't know if neither of you guys have my number.
I think I have your number.
Do you have my number?
I don't
Yeah.
have your number.
He might have my number.
I might
You don't have
your
it?
number.
No, we only communicate through Facebook.
It's 330-4563.
All right.
Oh, I totally have your number.
I just pretended I bleeped it out. I just didn't say 974. Text me.
Tell me what you want to see.
I could say that. My full number is 330-974-4563. We do not have enough people that are going to fucking message me.
Until we've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
We get
And
followers.
then
They,
we go back.
watch.
All right,
Yeah.
somebody goes back and watches.
So I
episode,
posted.
I'm like,
So I just said my number out loud. So if we ever get 1 billion subscribers, that's my phone number. But it might not be when we get that because
Right.
who knows?
'Cause
But
I'm
it's
gonna
been
get
my same number
harassed
for
and have
it's been my same number for like 6 years.
Yeah.
So maybe it will be. Try to text me sometime. Will you see this in 3 years? Text me. See if it's still my number.
I mean, I've had the same number for over 10 years now, and I get people randomly.
You've had your number for over 10 years?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Was it on a flip phone at one point?
No.
No.
It's always been Verizon.
What?
Oh, no, was it on a flip phone?
Type of phone, not service.
It was on a flip phone at some point.
Nice.
There
And it
you
was
go.
on one of those slide phones for a little bit.
Yeah, I've never had, like, I don't have the number I had on a flip phone.
Yeah.
But I still have the same carrier.
I
But
mean,
this number's like 6 years old.
yeah.
It's cool.
I don't remember how long I've had this number.
Numbers. I still,
Fuck 'em.
you guys remember house phones? That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
cool. Like, I only remember one house phone number, and that's the number for, like, my best friend growing up.
Yeah.
It's 330-724-2903.
Oh, God.
And that's
they
the
were
only
always
number I know.
724. Like everybody
Yeah.
had a 724.
Or 773.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another one that was popular. And then they came out with, like, the new area code where it was, like, 234. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, stop it. Remember, like, I still remember not needing an area code.
Oh, right.
When you could just dial the 7 digits and that was it. You didn't
Yeah.
need an area code. And then all of a sudden they were like, nope, you have to dial an area code first because we're running out of fucking phone numbers.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember my home phone number from when I was growing up and my next door neighbor's phone number from growing up.
For emergency purposes.
Well, they had kids, so we were
Oh.
friends with their kids and stuff.
I would never be friends with my neighbors if they had kids. Like,
Well, our
fuck
parents,
neighbor kids. I'm just kidding.
my dad and his dad, or the neighbor's dad, were best friends all growing up. So
Hell yeah. I mean, I never had any, like, direct neighbors
yeah,
that were friends. I had neighbors on the same street. Sterling lived, like, on the next block over.
Yeah.
And, like, we were bestest of friends. Playing WWF in his living room, like, dope shit. Like,
Yeah.
playing Iron Chef.
right.
It was dope. It was really just, like, adding weird stuff to, like, bread and stuff. It was dope.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Right.
But, like, he lived down the street, and then I had another friend that lived, like, across the street, but, like, never a direct neighbor. That was my friend.
Yeah,
Like, growing up, there was one house we had no neighbor next to us, and then another house, it was just a bunch of crackheads in a house.
oh,
So, they were never really my best friend. Like, I bought crack off of them and stuff,
Right.
but that's it.
I only bought it to fend off the crack zombies.
Oh, man. The crack zombies are crazy. And I'll tell you what. That horde yesterday was insane.
Right. I can't believe we made it out.
Yeah. I'm glad we made it back to show these people, like, another episode. We almost missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Jake, for a second, I was worried about. He was in the back.
They took my hat.
They took his fucking hat. That's what's weird. So, donate
Sorry.
money to the Cash App. Buy him a new hat because he lost his hat fighting in the horde. It was fucking nuts.
Sorry I tripped you. I was trying to save my own life.
Yeah.
You dick.
Anyways.
You've had more years than me. You're supposed to let me live.
Only 5.
Like, literally, the amount
Five's enough.
the amount of zombies we fought should be picked up by Hiker Studios and made into a short film.
Right.
It was nuts. Shout out to Hiker Studios, who actually follows us on Instagram, I believe, who watched all our live videos.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
They make short films. Not yet. They're making short films. They're in the
They're
process.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to make a short film, but I'm not creative enough.
Well, All we have to do is link up with Hiker Studios, and we can make our own. So we'll do a podcast what do you call it? What do you do? Fuck, I don't know what it's called. You know, like when you're doing something that actually happened, but it's not the time.
Oh, like a reenactment?
Reenactment, that's what it is. I'm sorry, I've had too many drinks. I don't know what fucking reenactment is. We'll do a reenactment of the crazy shit we went through. So,
right.
Hiker Studios, hit us up. We want to do a short film.
Based on true events.
Based on true events. Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
I think people would like that.
Right.
Or they'd hate it. And
Either way, we'd probably have
either
fun.
way, we'd win.
Right. I mean, you know, whether you like it or hate it, share it and subscribe.
Yeah, share it, subscribe.
Tell your friends. Seriously.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're desperate here. No, we're not desperate. We are doing very well.
Yeah.
You know, it's going pretty well. We're getting everything going. We do want to get to 100 subscribers really soon. So if you can help us get to that 100 subscribers, that'd be fucking awesome. I know a lot of people watch this. My friend who had passed away, we gave that memorial. His dad said that he watches this. Thank you for watching. And it's funny because, like, growing up with them, like, literally the first time I ever stayed the night at his house, we were upstairs in my buddy's bedroom, and we're rolling a joint, and he yells up to us, and he's like, "What are you guys doing up there?" And we're like, "Nothing, just hanging out." And we throw a blanket over our weed and our joint and stuff, and he starts coming up the steps. It's father's intuition. This dude comes upstairs and just whips the blanket up and goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker." So he grabs the whole bag of weed, grabs this shitty-ass fucking rolled joint, and goes, "Get downstairs now." Mind you, it's the first time I've ever stayed the night at his house, so I'm terrified. He goes, "Downstairs now." Yes, sir. Fucking walk down the steps. He goes, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "This is not how you fucking roll a joint." And he takes the weed, and he fucking takes a paper, and he fucking breaks it up, and he fucking flips it, and rolls it, and licks it, and sticks it, and makes a perfect joint. He's like, "That's how you fucking roll a joint." Throws the joint in our bag of weed, rolls our bag of weed up, and says, "Get the fuck out of here." So then we go back upstairs, and we have no weed, and I'm like, "Well, now what do we do?" Like, well, we didn't get in trouble, but we don't have any fucking weed. Like, this sucks. So we're sitting out there. We ended up fucking, like, sneaking out in the middle of the night and fucking
buying more
getting more weed. It was funny because he just recently watched my old YouTube videos that we had talked about.
Oh, yeah.
And all those videos are filmed in my buddy's parents' bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Like, the bed that I'm jumping on in that video is their bed. And he just recently watched this. He was like, "Is that my fucking bed that you're jumping on?" And I'm like, "That's on me. I like
shouldn't took my weed."
Right.
Yeah, you shouldn't take my weed. I wouldn't fucking jump on your bed. But he was like, "Why'd you always film it in our bedroom?" I was like, "Because you had a webcam connected to the computer."
Right. It's like, where else were we going to do that?
So that was cool. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to that guy. I love that guy.
That just made me think of when I was younger, my parents found a Visine thing over the medicine cabinet in our bathroom. And they just came up to me with it like, what's this? And I'm like, I don't know. It looks like eye drops. They're like, yeah, and what do you have it for? I'm like, I don't have those. Like, I don't know where those came from.
You're like, dry eyes?
Right.
Get clear eyes.
They're like, you've been smoking weed. And I'm like, at this time, I wasn't smoking anything. I'm like, no. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You said I wasn't smoking anything, like, as if you were smoking, like,
I was
other
meth. I was doing...
Right.
No, I mean, but it's like...
Yeah.
Like, their first intuition was that I was the one smoking weed, and it wasn't my older brother.
Jake.
I don't know. Jacob was like fucking 7.
Jacob.
I was the biggest pothead when I was 7.
Throughout his whole life has been the biggest pothead, right?
Right. Yeah. Everyone that knows me knows it's true.
Yeah, you know it's true.
It's like, sorry. It's like I didn't smoke weed with my parents until I was like in my 20s.
I never smoked weed with my parents. Wow. My dad used to buy weed off of me, so I'm pretty sure he had a pretty solid gist that I was selling weed or smoking weed, both, because he bought it off of me.
Right.
But my mom would kill me. Like,
oh, really?
My mom thought I was a saint.
Yeah.
I was like, weed, gross, icky.
Oh, no. My dad would just hit me up like, hey, man, are you going to the dude's house today? And I'm like,
you going to that place where you
tomorrow.
get the stuff? Dads are funny when they want to buy weed because, like, they're used to how it worked back in the day.
Yeah. And
so, like, when they're like, yo, can you go get me this? And I'm like, yeah, I got to wait for my guy. And they're like, when is he available? And I'm like, well, he doesn't put his hours out on his front fucking door.
Right.
I just hit him up, and whenever he shows up, I get it. Like, new age weed time could be fucking hours.
Right.
Like, you know, your weed man's like, yo, I'm on my way. And literally, like, 10 hours later, he'll fucking show up, like, got that weed for you, dog. And I'm like, dude, I switched to crack, like, 2 hours ago.
Come
like,
on.
But now it's like, you want weed, or do you want these dab pens, or do you want this wax?
Yeah, now it's so much. It's so, it's so crazy. Like, you got this and that and shatter and fucking flatter and all that other fucking shit. And I'm like,
flatter's my favorite.
I'm like, I don't know. Just give me the shit that gets me high.
Right.
Corona.
That's what gets me high.
Yeah.
Having to wear a mask and breathe it in my own air and getting that carbon monoxide poisoning.
That doesn't happen.
Wait.
It's real. I seen it one time on the Googlies.
On the Googlies. I got a pair of them googly eyes from the Googlies I got.
Oh, man.
Giggity, giggity.
When's the second stimulus check coming in? That's what I'm saying.
I
mean, I'm hoping that it's coming in soon.
I'm not saying, like, realistically, like, as Americans, we should be hard workers who don't rely on the government for any kind of fucking support in money. Like, you should be a hard worker. Send me the fucking second stimulus check. God damn it. I'm broke as fuck. My company didn't even pay me today.
Like, I don't know.
I hate that people are like, don't expect the second stimulus check. You should be working hard to make it. Fuck you. The government wants to give me some money, give it to me. And they're like, but you'll pay it later in taxes. I'll pay everything later in taxes.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me that fucking $1,200 so I can buy something that I don't fucking need and do that. Because I'm not going to spend it on anything necessary in life.
No,
it's not.
I'm going to blow that shit on Backdoor Sluts 9. Did you say it's going to go into a savings account? Fuck is wrong with you?
Shit, I'm sick of not having money saved.
If you don't live paycheck to paycheck, you are not living the American dream.
To paycheck.
Yeah, and you're trying to stop that from happening? I love the daily struggle of like, man, are we going to be able to eat today? No. We buy food, but
I mean, I rely on the government too much when it comes to that shit. It's like, thanks for that food assistance. Drop some money in our Cashapp. God damn it.
Just fucking, like, if you drop $6 in our account, we will be able to get a single box of pierogies, and we'll all be able to eat for the night. We haven't eaten in fucking, when was our last podcast when we got donated to? It's the last time we ate.
I don't know.
We're fucking poor. I'm just, people are going to be like, man, this is sad. This is terrible.
Like, this really went Really?
I keep spending all our extra money on these fucking Hawaiian shirts that you guys like so much.
Getting these microphones from the
Obviously-
Goodwill.
Hawaiian shirts and alcohol, because we're always drinking beer.
Yeah. Okay, so serious note, please donate because I just ran out of alcohol. It's fucking empty. So please donate so I can fill that back up. And if you want to, donate. And when you donate, tell me what kind of alcohol you want me to put in that. And I'll put that alcohol in it. And
make sure it's whiskey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if it's fucking vodka, I'll smack the shit out of whoever fucking donates and says
What's wrong
vodka.
with the person that says vodka?
Yeah.
Vodka is
Great.
terrible.
Now that I just said that, somebody's going to literally donate and go, yo, buy fucking Sky vodka.
Right.
And I'm going to have to
You
drink
just aren't
that.
drinking the right vodka. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Icky.
All vodka is garbage.
Oh,
Right.
man. All of it. So don't fucking donate and tell me to get vodka. I'll smack the shit out of you. And then I'll thank you for donating to our cause.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you. Fuck you, you asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. Vodka's good when
No.
you cover it up with all kinds of other flavors. Like if you're having like a Long Island iced tea and it has like vodka and whiskey and whatever.
Yeah, but you're also, you're diluting it with other alcohol. Like, you got to put the vodka at the very end. I don't
Right.
know. Like, people love vodka. And like, whatever.
Yeah.
If you like it, it's your thing. But, like, I can't.
No.
I just don't
hate
like it at
I've
all.
never liked it.
I mean, Jen always buys vodka.
But what I do like to do is I like to mix my alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, when I go out, like, I'll drink, like, tequila and, like, back in the day when 151 was still good 151 and it's not just weird shit, but, like, 151 and then whiskey and then this. I'd mix them all up,
Yeah.
turn into a fucking lunatic. Shout out to anybody who knew me back then when I was a fucking lunatic. I had this problem where I would get drunk as fuck at the bar and just steal all kinds of shit
Oh.
from bars that knew me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have the pool sticks and cue ball to Kevin O'Brien's.
Oh, okay.
You know? I worked there for, like, years.
Right.
So, like, I'd come stumbling in the next day and go, sorry, I took your stuff, and, like, give it back. Like,
We were waiting for you.
yeah,
Right.
that's how it was. They were always like, yeah, we knew you were coming back.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know why I do it. I have no idea. As soon as I start getting drunk at a bar, I'm like, I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
I need to start doing it at bars who have no idea that who I am.
I mean, I'm like 2 pint glasses away from having a full collection of pint glasses from the bar.
Yeah. One time,
I know the bar you're talking
He
about.
knows what the bar I'm talking about. I got a cue ball from their pool table and a nice whiskey glass.
I got completely drunk one night, and I was at a bar, and this was before my wife and I were married. We were just kind of like talking to each other, and I went back to her house with her brother, and I literally passed out gifts to everybody like fucking Santa Claus that I stole from every bar that we went to that night.
Oh, yeah.
Completely drunk. Don't remember how I got home. Don't remember talking to everybody. But the next morning, they were like, yeah, you were handing us whole limes and stuff that you took. I don't know how you got those. And, like, all kinds of shit. I was like, yeah, I do that sometimes.
Right.
I like to get drunk. I haven't been, like, wasted in a long time.
Me
either.
I need to. I need to get wasted.
I don't think I do.
See,
What
I need that
you
as
don't
much
even
as I
have
need
children.
I need that as much as I need a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so
Like-
well then you'll just have to fucking go out with me and Jake while we get completely fucking wasted and drive us home,
and,
so
and
we
our,
don't die.
And our women's are gonna be like, I fucking hate you
I
guys.
hate these guys.
No, Jen will be like, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done with this shit.
But you guys have to babysit us, and that'll be we. The night that me and
See-
Jake go out and get completely hammered, me and Jake will be like yours and Jen's churring.
Right.
You'll
Well-
have to take care of us.
Yeah, because me and Jen don't drink.
Yeah. So
And if Sarah goes with us, she's getting just as fucking drunk.
dope. So you'll have 3 kids
I mean,
in one night. It'll be fucking awesome.
right. Because I'm on an antidepressant that is elevated the reaction of alcohol. So
Wait, it elevates the get you more drunk?
Right.
So
Fuck
it's
yeah.
a,
Can I
like-
get some of that?
you are cheaper for us.
Yeah. Let me get some of that. I'll have 2 beers and fucking get it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if it's reactive, like, you know.
Okay, so I still have to get pretty drunk.
Probably.
All right.
At least 8 beers.
I feel like that should be a thing, but then you're gonna have to bring my camera and film the whole time.
Yeah.
So
We'll
it'll
get
be dope.
Jacob drunk to the point where he'll shave his beard off.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
That'll be sick, dude. We'll convince you to get some.
Why are you so worried about my beard? It's been brought up multiple times.
We're gonna get you to get
I'm
the
not
wolf.
shaving
You're getting the
above my beard.
Wolverine.
I'm just thinking of funny ways to get rid of your beard.
Comment on this if you want Jacob to get the Wolverine beard going on.
No.
If we get enough comments, he'll have to do it.
No, it won't.
It's what the people want.
I don't care about people.
You care about all the people,
All the people.
all of them, every
Nope.
single. Tell those people you care about them.
I don't care about
He
you.
cares about you. He's fucking lying.
Oh, man. Our drummers.
Our drummer.
All drummers are
drummer.
dicks.
I'm the
Come
bass
on.
player.
Yeah.
I'm the most hated member of the band. People are like bass players. What do they do?
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom. They hate that.
You know, they carry.
They're part of the
rhythm.
backbone.
Yeah. But nobody cares about
Says
it.
the other guy in a rhythm section.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the bass player and the drummer are probably the worst to be in a band.
Right?
Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't play bass or drums in a band.
Yeah, true. I've never seen that.
I mean,
Nope.
we talked about it. Jacob never learned how to play the drums.
Yeah.
Not even once.
Not even one time did he play those drums.
I mean,
We still need to put out our single.
yeah,
So we'll
Oh.
figure that out.
it's a great song.
It's a good song.
What's that Wi-Fi password? Or it's how about that Wi-Fi password?
I don't even know
Wi-Fi
where we're
password. How about that
in
Wi-Fi
timestamps.
password? We're, I don't know, about
52 minutes.
52.
at. Well, I was only saying that because like I saw you click your computer and I was out of alcohol and I'm like, how many minutes do I have to talk for now because I'm out of alcohol?
Yeah.
So am I.
I mean, you know.
Finished all of these.
Fuck. Now we're just fucking destroying the whole set.
I'm not going to do that to my computer because this is like a
What are you guys doing? That's why.
Don't spill anything on this.
That's why he drinks
They're
coffee during
empty.
this.
That's the whole point. They're empty.
You almost broke Samurai Bunny.
I didn't almost break him. I was trying to give a little quick, like, somebody fucking notice this.
Right. Hey, look at this. Where's it at? It's there. It's here. It's now.
Probably now that we just did all that and we talked about it and you mentioned it, they'll still not know what the fuck's going on.
Right. What? Yep. And I don't know.
What? You lead
What
it
is-
into another episode?
And
Hey, welcome.
And welcome to episode 9, continuing right after 8. No, that's not going to happen. Unless there's another fucking giant horde of fucking crack zombies.
right.
Then we might have to.
We got to build up some barricades, make some
Yeah.
traps,
Be
keep
safe.
those fucking zombies out of here.
Fucking assholes. They're so mean.
Right.
They were so aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, for what reason?
It's like I don't even have crack.
You're not even wearing a mask, you fucking zombie piece of shit.
Right. It's like, come on, cover up your mouth and nose. Quit dick nosing it out of here.
The other day, I saw the meme that said when you sneeze into your mask, it's like shitting your face.
Yeah. It's
I literally,
100%.
I was in Home Depot and I sneezed full on into my mask and I was like,
Yep.
yep, that's it. That's a valid description.
And then you're
of
just like,
what do I
get
do?
out of
Like,
here.
there's so much fucking phlegm in my fucking
Oh, yeah.
mask.
That's the fucking worst. And it's like when
Corona.
I'm at work and there's fucking people around and it's like I start coughing or sneeze in
Yeah.
my mask and it's like, God damn it.
Because
now I gotta
people
run to the
forget, like,
bathroom.
coughing just to clear your throat and shit like that is a thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now when you're cough, they're like, oh my God, he's going to spread the virus.
Right.
And I'm like, I get it, but right now I just have a tickle in my throat. That's it.
Oh yeah, it's like
Sorry, I'm a smoker.
Nothing.
I do that.
Yeah, nothing more, nothing less.
I come back from my 15-minute break where I choke down 2 cigarettes. And
Yeah.
it's like my
I'm
throat's a little
coughing
scratchy
because
right
I smoked more cigarettes than I should have.
now.
Right.
right.
Sorry.
It's like sometimes
I
it's 3
apologize.
cigarettes if I'm fucking wasting time.
If you're wasted.
I always have 3 cigarettes on break because I don't take 15.
Do you
I
have-
take like 25.
Oh right, it's like I'm never back within
I'm
the
never
15
on
minutes.
time.
Oh, so I thought you just smoked 3 cigarettes at a time. You just
Right.
lit 3.
Yeah,
and
I'm a
just smoked-
carny.
Yeah. Brian?
Brian. No, I'm
No,
fucking. I can't remember. James Carney.
James.
you can't remember him?
I can't remember James Carney.
I don't know. Are you watching this? James
Shout
Carney?
out.
Brian, are you watching this?
Probably not.
Probably not. It'd be cool if they were.
Yeah,
It's been a long time since I've seen Brian.
I haven't seen either of them in a long time.
I don't even know who James Carney is.
You know,
So,
there's so many
James
Carneys
what?
around.
you're beautiful. No, that's not.
See, I instantly went, and that's for show. In my head, it's like, nah, that's Nelly Furtado.
Same thing. Same difference.
Right. I mean, whatever happened to Nelly Furtado?
I don't know.
She became like
Wasn't she the one that did Promiscuous Girl with E40?
probably.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know that her music went to
Fact
shit.
check it.
Kind of like the Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani? No doubt she was good.
She was good, no doubt. I mean, for most of the No Doubt albums.
I mean,
the last
literally
one
her
was good.
shit was bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Sure.
That was,
There's a dog.
there's a dog out
There's
there.
a dog.
The dog?
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Probably Sarah.
Who?
I think the
Who?
Baja men did it this entire time, and they're just trying to throw the blame.
Well, it's funny because I didn't realize until adulthood that they were just talking about ugly women.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just found out that out right now.
Yeah, that whole song was just about ugly. Like,
Why are all these ugly women out?
that's
right
literally
now?
what the song's
Pretty
about.
much.
Like,
Who let them go outside?
who let the dogs out? Like, he was like, the party was hot, the party was jumping, but who let the dogs out? And I was just like, when I found out that it was just about, like, ugly, I don't know if it's just strictly women, but ugly
Yeah.
people at the party, I'm like,
Right.
oh, shit.
I mean, but the video literally had dogs, and I'm like, oh, dogs.
Yeah. I like puppies.
Why'd you let my dog out? Now it's gonna fucking get.
I
hit
say
by
that
a
all the
truck.
time. Like, when my dog, because my dog's a runner, he just takes
Yeah.
off. I'm like, who let the dogs out? Who?
My
Yeah.
dog doesn't run for the door, and that's I really appreciate. Shout out to Charlie the dog.
Shout out, Charlie.
But like
Does he watch?
he does every week.
Every
Oh,
week.
he's loyal.
Right. But like every time David comes over, he pounds on the door. It's like, dude, just fucking walk into the apartment. Like we're
Open.
expecting you to get here. It's not
I don't
like-
ever knock on my siblings' doors.
Right.
Like, you're my sibling. I am just going to enter.
Right. It's
Well,
like we saw
guys
you
can't
walk
just
up.
walk into my door because we always.
I can
lie.
if I try
Right.
hard enough.
Well,
or walk through your
I'll
window.
boot that
with my foot.
motherfucker down.
we
Surprise! I'll come in the wall like Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah!
we got a lot of windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
One-
window to the wall.
A spark
break
plug and a window?
All of them.
You ever try it?
That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Shatar.
Oh, yeah. We used to, when I worked at this wood splitting place, we would take ceramic bits that were on the ground, and he had, like a fucking parking lot full of, like, busted down trucks, and we would just shatter the windows.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, he'd pull out the trucks to do work on them to get them back running.
And
He's
the
like, why the
windows are
fuck is the windows shattered in here?
I don't know what happened.
That's
Fucking-
weird, dude.
Fucking hoodlums coming here.
And they're shattering everything.
But we used to do all kinds of crazy shit there.
Yeah, I used to shatter my dreams there.
Yeah.
My dreams are all shattered.
I mean,
Is it really a dream if it's not shattered?
is it really a dream? I
Ever.
don't know. Like, do you really have dreams?
No.
Are they ever wet dreams? No.
No,
I wish.
discovered this.
Dude, I wish, man. That drives me nuts. Text me if you know how to have a wet dream.
I need some schooling on how to produce wet dreams.
Yeah, I'm trying to bust it out while I'm sleeping.
Fucking, it saves time, so I don't have to
Yeah.
try and bust a nut later.
Yeah. I'm just a squirrel trying to get my nut at nighttime when I'm asleep.
Man, this podcast went a weird way.
Yeah. It's been awfully strange. Guess it's because of the fucking sleepiness of this whole week.
Yeah.
And I finished my alcohol.
Oh.
Shenanigans.
Jacob's starting to ope
Oh.
because he's a Visco girl,
Oh.
Ope.
and I oop.
Oh.
Ope is just a thing.
Oh, that's definitely like a Ohio thing.
Yeah.
You're walking and you're like, oh, you about to run into somebody. Oh.
I didn't realize that until like it became a meme, and I realized how much I say ope.
Right.
Like literally, anytime somebody's, I don't say, "Oh, excuse me." I say, "Oop, oop," and just walk past them.
Right.
I'm like, "Oh, that is a thing." I didn't notice that.
I'm gonna squeeze right past.
Oop, op. Sorry,
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm gonna get right past you.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Right. Living somebody's nightmare.
I keep
It's
dropping
my
that thing,
nightmare.
and I shouldn't be playing with it, but I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It's the lack of alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the lack of alcohol. I ran out, so now I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm just here living my best life, hoping I get paid.
Yeah.
Not from us.
Not from us,
Right.
Because you guys don't give us a fucking dollar.
Oh. Cashapp. Cashapp.
We're gonna-
Saturday on Sunday.
Sunday.
Information in the description below.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
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 thanks everybody for watching the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing.
thank you.
Don't forget to tell your friends and family, your family's friends, and your friend's family. Peace.
Peace out.
peace.
It's a Saturday on Sunday.